Makes it look super shiny. Look how cute that curl is. My GHD is so tangled. Right now it's too hot because I can't even open the window because it's too loud. Wow. Sorry? What? Look. I think it's a scary thing to go through it because you think the curl. If you want to get a perfect blow dry every time, why is this the longest video of me just doing hair? Hello honeys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now, then hi, my name's Imogen and I'm very excited to do a video like this because I've never done a video like this on my channel before. So I like to change up my hairstyles, having them really curly, straight, big bouncy blow dry. So I wanted to put them in a video. So today I have my 5 favourite hairstyles that I wear down. I'm going to be showing you step by step, so it's not a really short video, so I apologise about that, but hopefully this helps you. I'm not the best at hair, but I just wanted to share with you what I do with my hair because you guys request it quite a lot. So here you go, here's a video of me doing 5 different hairstyles, all wearing them down, and you can wear them up if you want, but hopefully you like them, so let's get in with the video. Also, they're easy. They're easy. Because if I can do them, you can do them. If you want to subscribe, then please do. Don't feel like you have to. I completely understand if you don't want to. Also, if you could hit the thumbs up button, I'd be so grateful as well. But yeah, enjoy the video. Bye, I love you. Okay, so please excuse this mess, but the first hairstyle that we're going to do is my super easy heated rollers tutorial. When I mean this is the easiest way to use rollers you will ever see ever, and you get such a nice curl, body, volume, the lot. When you see what I do, you're going to be like, it's not going to work, and then you're going to see it work and you're going to be like, oh my god. The first thing you need is this bad boy here. This is the Babyliss Pro Stylist Tools. These are the heated rollers. As you can see, I've broken it. I've also lost a couple of rollers in there, but it's fine. It still heats up and it still does the job. So this is the ultimate in ultimate. You have really big barrels, small, medium barrels, small barrels and tiny barrels. All of them work amazingly. Literally tighter curl, bigger curl, looser curl, body, volume, whatever you want. I'm going to show you how to snatch your hair so easily. So let's sort this mane out right now. Right, I'm going to do something which I don't think you're allowed to do and take a mousse on your dry hair. Is that allowed? Probably not, but it's fine. We're going to do it anyway. So I'm taking, that's not a mousse. That isn't the mousse. This is already kicked off to a great start. I'm going to take the double blow dry mousse and then I'm going to work it from my roots all the way down to my end. Basically, I've been doing masks on my hair at the moment. You would have seen on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then please go check out, because I do little tutorials and bits on there sometimes on my stories. I've basically been using this mask, which has made my hair so soft, and that's amazing. We love your hair growing, we love soft hair. However, it doesn't hold that well when it's really soft. Second day hair is always my favourite hair, but I don't have second day hair. So instead, we're working with a mousse. Take some heat protector, get that hair even more damp. So this is the step we all need to do. So I'm going to take my hair and put it in the ponytail right at the front of my head. You know when you were younger and you wanted that really high ponytail? It doesn't have to be really tight or anything like that, but make sure you're getting it to the front of your head as far forward as physically possible. You can also do this with really thick hair, really thin hair. Honestly, I promise you. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the front section here. Honestly, you don't need to be precise with your sections. I'm going to take the front section here and just split it into 2 sections. I'm going to take the white roller, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the white roller all the way to the end and wrap the end around, making sure that end is tight and snatched in. Then I'm going to give it a little bit of give and I'm going to roll it up like so, making sure that all of the hair is inside that and making sure it's tight. So they do come with these clips, but I've lost loads of them. I have ordered ones, but they didn't come in time for filming. So these clips are the ones that go with them, and they have obviously the colour coded with the ideal roller. I'm just going to take a grip like this and lock it into place like so. For the other part, I'm then going to take another white one and I'm just going to roll it like so, making sure the end is in there. And I'm just going to give it some give. So then for the next part, I'm going to do all yellow ones because I like the yellow ones because they're really tiny curls. These ones are basically meant to be my bangs at the front, and these ones are all going to be all of the rest of the hair. So divide it as much as you want, divide it into as little sections as you want, or as lot sections as you want. So I'm just going to take this section. I'm going to take the yellow one, which is small, and I'm just going to go right to the end again like I showed you, wrapping that end in, making sure that end is in there, and then just rolling it up. I heated these rollers up for about half an hour, and what I'll do is I'll leave them in for the day. I'm going to take these clips for this one. Make sure your hair is brushed when you go to do it because you want it to all be secure. I'm just going to do it again and repeat it all over, making sure the end bit is definitely tucked in. So then you are going to look like this, and I don't know if this looks crazy or not. It does look crazy. I've actually got to go out now and get my grandma's birthday card, so I'm actually going to walk out like this, which is wonderful. I will put a little clip in of me wandering the streets looking like a baby girl. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. If you fake confidence, honestly, I promise you, one day it will just come. It will just come. Times where I feel like I can't go out of the house and I feel really low and stuff, and then I'm like, no, come on, Imogen, you've got to push yourself through this. Like, mind over matter. You can 110% do this. So, going out like this, I'm just going to take some of this. This is the Longwear Curl Hold Spray from Mark Hill. Just going to take a little bit of this in there like so, and I will come back to you once I've got my card and I have sat down and I can show you how I style it and how it looks. So I'm back. I went for a little walk, as you can see here, and I was loving life. I think people were a bit like, are you okay? And I was like, yes, I'm fine, thank you, hun. Are you? When I got back, these were actually arrived, the clips that I'd ordered, because I'd lost them. So they've arrived, so I just popped them on, but that's fine. So I'm going to take them out now and we'll see what we're saying. Look how cute that curl is. They're perfect. They're perfect curls. All I'm doing here is literally pushing the clip out from one side and just wrapping them round. Oh my goodness, they're looking curly. When you really are lazy, you can just take the grip out and then just let them fall out themselves. So when you're here, you can cut this out if you want. I don't really, I just take it off. And then let your hair fall. Oh my goodness. Look, oh my gosh. Can you cope? Because I actually can't. Look at that. So what I tend to do first is just go through with my hands, giving it back the body and also just making sure the curls are sort of opened. Now what I like to do is just take a small section and just brush it through so it's really curly, and then just wind it around my hand, and can you see it just comes back. I like to brush them through because you're not going to lose the curl, but you're also going to make it look so smooth and slick. Obsessed. This is my easiest way to do curls, and I don't think it really damages your hair too much, because you're not really doing too much except leaving it in the heated rollers. So as you can see, angels, I have brushed them all through. The curls, just for me, it looks stunning. I'm so obsessed with them, and considering I did nothing but leave them in rollers, honestly, this is so easy. I've given myself no body at the moment, so I'm going to back comb it a bit now. But as you can see, this is just, I'm honestly so obsessed with how it looks. I love the curls so much, and they last all day. They last for so long. They are so tight and nice, and I just really love them. You can give yourself a little spray if you want, some curl spray, just to lock them into place, but I kind of find that they do just stay anyway. There we go, angels, my really simple and easy way to use heated roller. With this kit, you can actually use it as normal heated rollers if you want to do all over your hair in different sections, but I just find this way a lot easier and a lot quicker, and it's just amazing. It lasts for so long. I really like this way of doing my hair, so make sure you let me know if you like this look, and definitely let me know out of all of the looks that you're going to see, which one is your favourite. I have so many different hairstyles. The next hairstyle is going to be loose beachy waves. I really like doing this hairstyle. I find it super easy, and it's just so simple with one wand. So I wanted to show you how I do it. You can do it tighter, you can do it looser, you can pin curl it, whatever you want to do. So let's get in with it. I'm just going to spray heat protection all over my hair. I need to look after it, get it up in there. Sometimes for this hairstyle, if I want a lot of volume, I actually put mousse in and then I blow dry the mousse in, and it gives my hair a lot of a volume because I actually don't have a lot of volume to my hair. So just sectioning my hair. I mean, everyone else will do different sections. Take this one, which is from Mark Hill. I nearly just whacked my face with it. This is an amazing tool to create so many different types of wave. You can do a looser wave, you can do a tighter curl, you can do a big bouncy blow dry with these curlers. So I really like these curlers, I think they're amazing. So with this chunk of hair, I'm just going to sort of separate it into two, and I'm going to take the waver behind the hair because I like my waves going that way, away from my face, because it's actually a lot more flattering. So I'm just going to take this one like this, and I'm just going to wrap it round. A lot of people like to leave the complete ending out because it gives you that really beachy wave vibe, but I'm just going to leave a little bit of the end out. If you want a really thick curl, then you'd want to take the whole wave all the way round, but you'd need to wear a glove for that. But for these, I'm just going to do simple waves. What to do is I like to let the curl fall in my hand, so if you wanted to, you could just take this wave and just hold it and then whirl it round your head, and you can take one of these and pin curl it. These clips are available anywhere, like so, and pin curling it keeps your hair in so much longer. But I don't want that vibe today. I want just a soft beachy wave, so I'm just going to let that fall like so. That is quite ringlety and tight, but I like them even softer. So again, I'm just going to repeat the process, going around, lifting the hair away from my face. Can you see how at the bottom of my hair I've left the end out and it's made it a little bit less tight? So I'm just leaving the end out again at the end over here. These clips are amazing as well if you've got thinner hair and finer hair. They're just really good pin curl clips as well. I do like pin curling my hair because, especially after a blow dry, because your hair just stays put. Because the transition from hot to cold is what actually locks the curl in place. The amazing reason that I love this curler so much is because of this. Wow. Sorry? What? I'm sorry? It's amazing. So it literally just flips around like that. So you can use it on the other side, and you can also get to the back. So when you're doing the back, it's so hard, I think. Like, doing the back of your hair is a struggle. So this is amazing. Can you see? You just literally go like this. I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you. So I'm just going to section it into 2 sections again and whirl it round. Can you see it's just so much easier to hold it like this as well? It's like a pistol. It's like a, I don't know. It's just a wand that's moved around. But yeah, I'm just going to do the exact same here. You want to pull the hair quite tight. Not really tight that you're hurting your head or anything like that. But just give it a little bit of give, because that's going to give it a lot more strength as well to hold the curl. Make sure you're keeping the wand straight, because that's what's going to create the nice shape of a curl. Ooh, that one was curly, wasn't it? And cute. You can do smaller sections or bigger sections of your hair depending on what curl you want. So if you want super tight ringlets, then make sure you're using smaller sections of your hair. But if you want a looser beachy wave, use thicker sections, whatever sections you want to kind of do. If you guys want me to show you how I pin curl my hair, then I will definitely do a video on that. I love pin curls so much. I think honestly they've saved me. They've saved my hair from being a blow dry for just one day. I can literally make a blow dry last for like 5 days. Honestly, with pin curls, they're just amazing. This last section, I just go to middle parting. I do like to flick my hair over anyway, but I always find it really good to brush the hair beforehand, just so it's all in a nice straight line and it's not like bitty and clumped together. So with this one, I like to take the wand and actually place it on my head. So instead of having it straight down, I like to have it like that, because I find that it gives more volume at the root. Can you see the roots lifted up instead of going round? So I just like to give myself a little bit more volume at the top. You can wear a glove because sometimes they get hot, but can you see it's given me a little bit of a lift underneath here? Again, so with the front, I'm just going to take the wand, and this is why the wand's so good, because I can just do whatever I want with it. Sorry that it's in my face. The lift is going to be from up in there. And we're all finished and done. We've got these lovely soft waves. I feel like I've been in a salon. I love them. So I'm going to take this, which is the lived-in spray. This is for effortless, dishevelled, undone texture with subtle grip that still leaves the hair feeling clean and soft to touch. I really like this because I love that texture of feeling like it's still wavy and beachy with a little bit of a crisp, so I have that hardness of like a hairspray. It gives that texture of not being completely clean, like really tight ringlets. So like this with my hands, because it just makes them separate a bit more. And this is the dream, this wide tooth comb. You could leave it how I had it, like it was tighter and less dishevelled, but I like it looking a bit more dishevelled and a bit more like soft, natural and amazing. So take this, I will link it in the description. I feel like this sounds like I'm sponsored by Lee Stafford, but I'm not. I just have loads of their products because they're cheap. So then I'm just going to go through with this. I think it's a scary thing to go through it because you think the curls are all going to come out, but they're definitely not. I like to take a flexible hold because I don't want to spray apparently the plant. I don't want to completely lock that into place. I just want it to give me a little bit of flexibility, but also give me a little bit of a hold. You can have a tighter wave and leave them natural because they do come a little bit undone throughout the day anyway. This is the soft, beachy baby princess. I'm, you know, I don't even know. I'm on a beach. I wish I was on a beach and I'm just chilling. I woke up like this. This is the kind of vibe I like. It makes me look like I've just woken up with this hair, but I haven't. Does it? Probably not. You can also give yourself a little bit more body and a little bit more texture if you just want to go underneath it. Sort of shake it out. Makes it just thicker and fuller, but yeah. I really like this hairstyle, so I hope you like this, little angels. So the next hairstyle is going to be my really tight corkscrew curls, which you guys have actually really highly requested, so I'm very grateful. So let's get in with it. Let's turn this little flat mess, whatever this is, it's not a mess, it's fine. Let's make it big. Let's give ourselves a perm. Let's give ourselves a little at-home perm. So of course, give ourselves a little spritz of all of that goodness, heat protection. This bad boy is going to be your bestest friend ever. I will link this in the description. I've put this on my Instagram so many times and you guys have gone crazy for it. You've tagged me in photos of you looking amazing with your hair and you've used this product. It's £20. I'll link it below. It's Lee Stafford. It's the corkscrew curl wand. It is unbelievable. Why is this the longest video of me just doing hair? Like, why can't it just be short videos? I should have just done voiceovers. You can take little or as much hair as you want. If you've got thicker hair than me, take bigger sections if you want. I take about this, which is what? That on my finger to my knuckle. That's not my knuckle. Just ignore me. I'm going to take the wand behind the hair and then literally wrap the hair tightly round like this and just let the wand do its magic. You can leave the ends out if you don't want a really tight curl, but I'm just gonna wrap the end around. Honestly, this wand will change your life. I literally feel like a different woman. Spencer loves it. Some days I'll have straight hair, then I'll have this, and I can make this hair last. Look at that. If you don't want to be as tight as that, you can literally brush it out at the end, but I like to let it drop and just let it sit for a while. So I'm just going to keep doing this and making my way round. Again, just putting the wand behind the hair and then just whirling it round. You don't have to be precise with this because I do end up brushing through it, kind of, so you really don't have to be precise. Honestly, people don't understand. If I can do this hairstyle, anyone can do this hairstyle. Genuinely being legit. Oh, also, you want to have the wand, which I wasn't doing then, straight down. You can have it to a side if you want, but you want to have it straight down just because it means that the curl's going to go really tight and straight down. Otherwise, you might not get as tight a curl. Wow. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. If you have thinner hair, then I would take small sections, because the smaller the section, more curls you're going to have, which is going to create even more body and volume. So if you have thicker hair, I would take larger sections if you don't want to create too big a hair. Basically, the smaller the section, the bigger the volume. Like, can you see? I just did a really thin one there, and I could do loads of thin ones like that and it would be even bigger at the end. But also some sections are thicker than others. That really doesn't matter. If you want to do this quick as well, you can do thicker sections. See, this is my holiday hair. Every single time me and Spencer used to go on holiday, I would just do this because I can make this last a week. When I go on holiday, my hair gets really funny anyway in the humidity, and my hair doesn't get greasy, and you're not meant to wash your hair until it gets greasy, really, because you're meant to let it sort of sit in its own oils and natural oils, etc. And if you overwash it, you can take away those oils. So I wash my body every day, obviously, but I don't wash my hair every day. And when I'm on holiday, it just means that the humidity, look at that one, that's nice. That's a thick one. That's a thick section. That's a thin section. Obsessed. Obsessed. And it's just so easy. And honestly, just some dry shampoo and some hair oil and some anti-humidity spray or some shine spray and you are good to go. But funny story, when I was actually young, I used to have really tight curls when I was younger, and I think just straightening it, and because I did dancing, I think I battered my hair from just getting it brushed like that, you know. So it heats up in 10 seconds, so it's really quick to heat up, and you literally, you know it's heated up in 10 seconds. Also, what I really like about it is there's a ceramic coating on the chopstick wand which actually prevents your hair from getting damaged and also locks in shine. So I find that that's why my hair lasts long as well. Like, it doesn't even need that much product. It literally just stays. And I haven't hairsprayed this at all, and it just locks and stays. I cannot explain to you how quick and... oh, I just turned it off. I honestly cannot explain to you how quick and easy this is to do, genuinely. So with my top sections here, I just kind of don't pull them straight down. I pull them a little bit back just to give me a little bit of body at the top. Can you see? It just gives you a bit of a rise at the top there. And with the front, I don't like to touch it too much. So I pull it round and I don't hold it on for as long as the others, just because I like it being tight, but I don't want it too tight. Can you see it's giving me body, and it also gives a lift off your face. When we get to this stage here, where we look like a cutie, I think. Oh, I missed a tiny bit underneath here. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm just going to scrimple it up with my hands, just to check that it's all sort of cold. You don't want it to be really hot still, because then it's just not going to lock it in place. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of the flexible hold hairspray, just because we don't want something with super tight hold, because then it's not going to brush out nicely. And then, this is the part where it's like fun. So I'm just going to tip my hair back or tip my head forward and start just going through your hair, like so. Can you see the body is starting to come? Literally, I can't explain it to you. Can you see how much body I've got already? Ah, I do not have this much hair, but it looks so voluminous. Oh my god. And I promise you, I have really fine hair. I have a lot of fine hair. And if it works with my hair, I promise it will work with yours. If you want, you can brush it out with a wide tooth comb, but I don't like to do that until like the 3rd day. On the 3rd day, when my hair starts to get a bit like less voluminous, I brush them out and they go so big and they're just amazing. So can you see, because they're so like bouncy, you just kind of pick them up and just sort of pull them apart. Once you pull them apart, you get even more volume from them. Look, I'm genuinely obsessed with this hair. And thank you to every single person who says they like this hair on me, because you've given me so much confidence. You know, my mum used to get perms when she was younger, and she actually used to have dark hair, and I look back at photos and I'm like, oh my god, when I had my hair like this, my grandma said I look like my mum, which is really nice. So with the front, you can just sort of go with your fingers and that just goes through. I'm then just going to take a little bit of hair oil, because I get some static bits, and I'm just going to go over the static bits and just sort of go over them. Hair oil is a saviour. And also, because I actually did it in the middle parting, now I've flicked it over the other side, it's given me even more body and volume because the middle parting part has given me a lot of volume over here. But can you see, I feel like I've just changed people. I'm a different person now and I absolutely love it. I honestly am so obsessed with how it looks. So angels, that was my really quick and easy corkscrew tight curls, my perm from home. I really hope you guys like it. I will definitely do more hairstyles like this. Let me know down in the comment section below which one of all of my hairstyles is your favourite, and yeah, hope you like this one. I love you. So the next hairstyle is going to be not this one. I'm going to be doing a big bouncy blow dry using my favourite kit ever. If you want to get a perfect blow dry every time, this is the best. I've been using this since I started my channel in 2017. I have a video back in the day when I used this product and I'm obsessed with it still now, and I know you're going to be obsessed with it. Not sponsored, I'm just obsessed. I've dried my hair to about 60% dry and now I'm just going to take a double blow dry mousse. I never used to use products like this, but genuinely obsessed. So it's the Lee Stafford blow dry mousse. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my hand and then I'm just going to massage it all in my hair, crunch it up, because this is just going to give your hair a little bit more grip and it's also going to give it a little bit more body, which we love. It would help if I had a mirror in front of me. Then I'm going to take some heat protection mist, which we all need. So this is Coco Loco from Lee Stafford. I have so many different ways that I create blow dries. I do it with straighteners, I do it with curlers, I do it with a blow dryer, I do it with rollers. So let me know if you want me to do any other ones like this, because I genuinely have so many different ways I do blow dries and big bouncy hair. Then I'm just going to take my blow dry, which is the GHD. Oh my god, this is the Helios, I think. It's unbelievable. This is like salon professional. I've never had a blow dry like this. It's unbelievable. So I'm just going to blow dry my hair a little bit more so I can blow dry that mousse into it and give myself hair that's about 75% fully dry. My hair looks a little bit all over the shop now, but I promise you it will look nice. So I'm going to take the holy grail of all products. This is the Pro Blow blow dry set. If you've been to the hairdressers and you've had your hair blow dried, or if you haven't, you will know, or you might not know, that they sometimes leave brushes in to create body and volume. So they'll blow dry your hair and then roll up the brush, which is amazing. However, it's really bad for your hair and quite damaging long term because it weights the hair down and you end up actually pulling on your hair, and it's obviously not going to be great for your hair growth. So these are genuinely my favourite things in the world. They are blow dry brushes which clip off. So they become a roller. So you are going to blow dry your hair as normal, which I'm going to show you, and then you can just clip off. I also have a way for beginners because I'm not the most amazing blow dry person in the world. I'm not a hairdresser and I'm not very good at this. What to do is, one thing you do have to be quite careful of when you're blow drying is getting good sections, because especially with these rollers you don't want them to get stuck within your hair. So I like to just use a kind of like this, or you can use a comb. Combs are really good. I'm just going to take my section like that. So I have my two sections here, and what I'm going to do is just brush it through and make sure that it's all completely not matted or there's no knots, because that's not going to help at all. I'm just going to take the brush underneath, grab my blow dry, and let's go.
Excuse my wild facial expressions. All I'm doing is blow drying my hair as usual. I am also creating a lot of heat on the barrel as well as on my hair, and making sure that I give myself a lot of heat at the bottom so the curl locks into the bottom of my hair.
What you want to make sure is that this brush is hot. The reason they need to pick up heat is obviously so your curl can lock the heat in. Already got a really nice curl, but as you sit them in the rollers, they're going to be even nicer. So what I like to do is I like to finish and take it out of the roller and then roll it up. So I'm just going to do the same movement I did with the brush, roll it up and make sure I have secured the end in. When I get to here and it's at my head, I'm just going to press this button and it's going to pop off like that. Honestly, if I can do this, anyone can do this. And they come with these amazing grips that are going to grip it into place. They don't ruin your hair. They don't give you any hair marks. So I'm just going to take it and clip it onto my hair, like so. So I'm going to take another one now from my kit. And what I want to tell you is, if you are struggling and you feel like you can't do it, you just have to make sure that this gets hot and your hair is dry. So a really good way of doing it is just heating up the barrel, just by putting on your hairdryer and just rolling it around and making sure that barrel has heat, then brushing it through your hair a couple of times and making sure that your hair is dry as well. So doing a little bit roughly or whatever, but you just have to make sure this is hot, because that is going to act as if it's a heated roller. But the ceramic blading, it is honestly going to catch heat so quickly. It's amazing. I'm just going to take my sectioning clip, and they do actually come in the set. They're black ones that come in the set. And I'm just going to go along, round here, and give me a nice section. Then once you've got your two sections, I'm going to do the exact same again. I'm going to get another one of my little rollers. I'm going to pop it in like so. They're so easy. Honestly, I can't even explain it to you. I'm going to brush through my section, and then I'm just going to grab it here, and then I'm going to take this. I will say one thing, make sure you get heat underneath, because that's going to give you body and bounce as well. Let's go. So I have hairs of different lengths because I have layers, so you just want to make sure that you keep going over and making sure that you get the layer part as well. But as you can see, we're creating a nice curl, and it's just making it so soft. I like to keep stopping and starting is just keep brushing it through and catching that curl at the end. I need to make sure that my ends get curled, because otherwise, oh, I love it. I love it so much. I mean, honestly, if you're much better than me at blow drying, then you'll even make this even better, but... The reason I like to take it off before I brush it up is because I don't know if I've got any loose ends or anything like that that will get caught up in it. So I just like to continue to go over it and just make sure that it's all smooth and sleek as I push it into the roller. And I'm just going to roll it down, make sure I catch the end in there, pull it with a little bit of grip to make sure that it's all in. And I'm just going to go like this, making sure I've got it all in there, secured. Push the clip and let it come off. Lovely. Get one of your grips. And there we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go where my eyebrow arches, and I'm just going to make a section there. So I've got this section now, so we can clip all of this to one side. You just want to make sure you're getting your sections right. That's one thing I will say. You don't have to be precise at all with the blow drying, because the blow dry brushes kind of do it for you. You don't really have to do too much, I don't think. But you do just want to make sure your sections are solid. You don't also have to use a GHD blow dryer. It's just hairdryer, not a blow dryer. It's just I have this one, I really love it. But before I would use like a £19 one that I got from Sally's. I've got a Lee Stafford one I like that's affordable. So yeah. You just need heat. And with this section, you want to kind of give it a bit of height. So you want to kind of roll it to the top like so. Having to bend down so I can reach it in the mirror. And then I'm just going to roll it round. Chuck us a little clipperoo over it. And then we're just going to pop it to the side. I'll just say one thing. With these two side sections, you can make them into smaller sections. So you could just halve them again and make them into smaller sections if you want a really tight curl. But I just want body. I want a nice curl. But if I am going on a night out, I will make smaller sections, just because right now it's too hot because I can't even open the window because it's too loud. But I'm actually sweating profusely over here, but it's fine. But I would make them smaller. Like this one at the back is quite thick, so I would halve that. So I just take a middle parting, obviously down here. I never really get it very... Wow, that's quite good for me. I like doing hair videos because I think, why not? I have so many different hairstyles in my videos, and at least I have like 5 in this video that you can refer to if you care. But also, I love creating hairstyles, and I feel like there's so many different ways you can create things. So the back one, I'm going to take my hairdryer and flip this to its flat so that I can blow dry up. This is going to be really hard to do on camera because my mirror is there, and I kind of have to bend down to get the full... Actually, no, I can tilt my mirror up, can't I? Yes! Yes! I normally used to just take this whole section and create one at the back, one in the middle, and one at the front. So that is definitely what you can do, but I just wanted to create bangs today, so that's what I'm going to do. So instead of using 6, I'll just use 3 here. You don't need to use as many as I'm using, but I just wanted to show you for reference of the video. All of these sections, instead of going down, I go back, so it gives me more body and more lift from the root. Can you see? So instead of going on the side, I do the same again and just go backwards. So I feel like it gives me more lift, it gives me more volume and body. It's starting to come together. I would actually wear this out. Like, I think this is a cute look. I have worn it out before. I've worn it out in public. Gone to Selfridges when I lived in London. I will link these in the description, by the way. Fun fact, I used to actually work for them as like a model. Not a model. I'm not a model, but I used to work for them and travel around Manchester, Birmingham, and be like their hair girl that would have like them in like a promo girl kind of thing. Yeah, fun fact, loved them. Just quickly, you really want to focus on the ends for these ones because you really want your bangs to be nice, and you also want to give a lot of lift. So make sure you're coming upwards instead of outwards. Make sure you're coming up to give yourself some body. So we are all done. I have a couple of bits I've missed, but that's absolutely fine because it'll just go in with the curl. It is blow dried, so this is all of them. I have definitely used a lot more than I normally use, but I also have the medium barrels and I also have the large barrels just in case. Large, I want more body. Medium, I want less curl, but still a little bit of body, but still a little bit of curl. Short hair, you can still use every single barrel. Long hair, you can use every single barrel. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of hairspray, use this, the Silhouette Spray. going to take it all up. So while I'm doing my makeup, what's happening is the barrels are going from hot to cold. That's going to lock in the place. That's going to lock the curl in place, and we are good to go. So I'll get my makeup on and then I will come and take them out. Okay, cute. See you soon. Hello angels, so I'm back, so I'm going to take them out now, which I'm really excited for. I've only left them in for half an hour, which you can leave them in a lot longer if you want. Just going to pull them out like this, and then I'm just going to go over with the brush, and then I'm just going to whittle it around my finger. And there you go, lovely. Flip off, and then I roll them out gently, and then I'm just going to brush it through, and then just whirl it around my finger. Wow, looking good. So angels, I've just taken them all out now, and this is what it's currently looking like. I've not put any product in it or anything like that. I need to brush it through, but this is how my blow dry is looking. I really think it just is lovely. You can set it with a bit of hairspray if you want. I've just taken one of these brushes and I've just given myself a little bit of a lift at the back, and I feel like it's just made it look even bigger and bouncier, and I'm obsessed. I obviously could use a back combing brush to create this volume, but I'm honestly obsessed. I've just gone around the sides and I feel like I am ready to go out and enjoy the wind. The wind is going to ruin my hair. I'm not going out today. I'm not going for my walk. No chance. I'm honestly obsessed. Let me know if you use any of these products. I will link it all in the description below. I'm honestly so obsessed with my hair. I love how shiny it looks, how big it looks, how voluminous it looks. I could have kept it longer for a tighter curl, but I'm absolutely obsessed. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed this look. But let me know which one is your favourite look out of all the hairstyles I'll create. Thank you so much. Hello, so I'm going to be doing my super straight slick look. I always struggle with getting my hair super straight because, as you can see, there's a natural kink to my hair. I washed my hair last night, haven't blow dried it. This is just how it is. If I put it in a bun or something like that, it would go curlier, but this is just standardly how my hair dries. So firstly, I'm going to section the bottom of my hair. I normally literally just go to where my ears are and just pull it straight back round. I'm obviously not a professional, I'm not a hairstylist, but I just wanted to show you, so please ignore the fact that I'm not that amazing. So then I'm going to take some heat protection. This one is just from Lee Stafford. Heat Protection Shine Mist. I love creating a shine, but also I find that heat protector really does keep your hair looking slicker for longer. I actually find not only as protecting your hair, it makes my hair hold better because it's got that extra grip. Because my hair can be really silky and kind of, I've got a lot of hair, but it's fine hair. I haven't got thick hair. Even though it might look to you like it's thick, it's not thick at all. And then I'm just going to take my straightener. This is the GHD one. I'm obsessed with these straighteners. I've been obsessed with GHD straighteners forever, since I was literally younger. I remember getting so excited about getting a pair of GHDs. It was like the biggest present I could ever have had. Do you know what I mean? Does anyone else get like that? I will link everything down below, by the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to straighten it first, straight down once to the ends. It's always the ends that flick up for me. And then I'm going to get my brush and just brush straight down as well. And that just makes it really slick and really straight. I'm just going to do the exact same over here as well. I grip it a tiny bit, so I hold it quite tight, and then I just pull straight down. And you have to be so careful, because what I used to do is I'd flick up at the ends, and that would give me this kink in my hair, and I'd be like, no, I don't want the ends kinked. My GHD is so tangled. I need to sort that out. I'm a bad person. I used to really not like using heat protector because I thought it made my hair greasy, but it does the opposite actually. It prevents my hair from getting greasy throughout the week. I mean, I don't know why I'm pretending like no one else can straighten their hair, because I guess everyone else in the world knows how to straighten their hair, but I will show you the products that I use at the end to really keep the slick, straight vibe. I feel like with straightening your hair, you don't have to be very particular with your sections, so I literally just go to the top of like where my eyebrow arch is and then just come round like that. And straight down, getting that brush. Keeping it so super straight. One thing I will say with straightening my hair is I used to kind of not be so thorough and go through every single section, but then you have kinks in certain different sections, so I do feel like actually it's now so important to make sure if you want that super slick vibe, then you need to really go through the whole of the hair. So what I used to do is pull it straight down by my face and it would curve a bit, so I just put it straight down and out. I also love curling my hair with straighteners. I actually can create a full bouncy blow dry with straighteners. So if you want to see any more of these videos, I have so many different ways of using certain tools and certain products to create a really big bouncy blow dry or just other different styles. This is my dream product. You take any hair oil and your hair is going to stay slick, straight and lovely. A hair oil is also nourishing, it's really good, but you make sure you get a light hair oil. You don't want your hair to get greasy, you also don't want it to separate and start going into sections. So this is one I take, Coco Loco from Lee Stafford. It smells deliciously coconutty, which we love. So I just take one pump of that And what I do is I run it through my hands so you don't have a lot of product in the centre and you have it all over your hands. And I just start to really, really lightly just grab it and start to go over it. It makes it look super shiny and super healthy as well, which I love. My cow's lick up there. Hair oil is the dream product. I never really understood what to do with an hair oil, like how to use it for styling, but this is the dream. Then the last thing I take is a shine spray because I like to have my hair looking really slick and shiny. I feel like it just gives that really nice, classy vibe. So I just take this one again from Lee Stafford. I've got so many products from Lee Stafford. I just use them all the time and they're really affordable. I actually use this on my wedding. I use a lot of these products on my wedding, so I did my own wedding hair, although I need my best friend Charlotte to help me out. So this one is my super slick, straight, glossy hair vibe. Hope you like this one. If you do, let me know. So sorry that was such a long video, but hopefully you managed to get something out of it. I will link everything in the description below, all of the products that I've used. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section which one is your favourite look of all of them out of the 5. And if you want me to do any more hair videos, then I have so many different hairstyles up my sleeve, so definitely let me know what you'd like to see from me next. And I will see you on Tuesday in my next video. I am so excited for you to see Tuesday's video. You have no idea. You have no idea. It is like the best video I've ever done, ever. Fact. You'll love it. I'll see you on Tuesday. I love you guys so much. Until next time, I'm going to love you and I'm going to leave you. Bye. Love you, bye. I'm on my knees and it's really hurting me. Okay, we're going to get up now. Lovely.